Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards. I'm back at you with another exciting opening. And this one's going to be pretty darn short. So I decided against getting an entire hobby box. And I thought, since I went ahead and did the retail review of essentially everything except the fat packs, we might as well go through and look at some hobby packs, right? So the best price I could find on a hobby box is like 120 bucks, which I feel like is kind of crazy for a series that we know is so overprinted. So didn't want to spend that much on that. So what I did was just grab some single packs. So the packs run between $5 and $6. So we got 6 packs in front of us here, which is roughly the equivalent of a blaster. It's a little bit more than a blaster. It's right around 30 bucks. And it's about the equivalent of 2 hanger boxes, which is kind of some of the comparisons that we've done on the channel. So I thought this is about what your money would look like if you wanted to do, let's just make it 2 hangers, because that's probably the closest you'll get, versus 6 hobby packs, and see what would essentially be better, right? So obviously you're not going to have the Diamante parallels or anything like that in these. Pretty much the best you can hope for is probably to get the manufactured patch or whatever they make that comes in the hobby box nowadays. I think it's a real patch, but whatever. So let's dive right in and check it out. Basically wanted to keep some baseball content going, just due to the fact that the World Baseball Classic is ongoing. Plus we got opening day, and oh man, it's less than 2 weeks now at this point, which is awesome. I can't wait for it to be here. But let's see what we get here. Let's see if we can get anything interesting. I mean, we're not going to have the Stars of MLB, this time, so that'll be something a bit different. But let's see if we can get anything. We got Christian Moore on the rookie. Most of these we've seen a million times. Jeremiah Jackson from my O's. So we're just gonna kind of roll right through them. And kind of just point out, once again, the top rookies and things like that. So we have Jack Caglione from the 1991. I think I have that already, but I'll take another copy. And Tyler Freeman finishing the pack. So if you ask me, hobby packs are almost a little more lackluster. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Stars of MLB can get annoying after a while, but you're not really guaranteed something, sort of flashy-ish in each pack. I mean, we got the insert, which is nice, but I don't think you're guaranteed something like that in every pack, but we'll see what we got here. Chase Burns, one of the top pitchers you're after. Royce Lewis. There's Matt Shaw, gets the Rookie Cup. Byron Buxton. Bobby Witt Jr. Mookie. Jacob Young, Spencer Horwitz. So see, you get nothing in that. That was essentially an all-base pack. So another way that they differ from retail packs. Retail packs are always going to give you an insert of some kind. Obviously, the Stars of MLB generally. But now they have, the Titans of the Game or whatever that they introduced this year as well. There we go. Jacob Marcy. Jackson Merrill. Peyton Toll, another good one. And we're going to get an insert here of Juan Soto. I think I got that one already as well, but big ticket player, I like that. And Brian Wu. So we're halfway through. That's 3 packs. So 3 packs, 2 of which had an insert. One being the 91, the other being the big ticket player. Let's see. Got Lara. Freeman. We got Heritage coming out this week, so finally some newer baseball stuff. I know we got Stadium Club like almost right after Series 1 from 25, but this will be the next 26. installment, 26 Heritage. Haven't done much digging into that release to see what it's going to look like or what have you. Another base pack there, no inserts. But Heritage, generally somewhat fun. I don't know how much I'll bring to the channel here. Trevor Rogers recently named the starter for the O's on opening day. Colson Montgomery, there we go. There's a top dog right there. Carlos Cortez. Clayton Kershaw. And all base again. And our last pack. So I think it's pretty easy to tell where we're going to end up on this one. At least in my opinion. But let's just head through this last pack for good order's sake. Mason Miller. Kutch. Trevor McGill. We got another 1991 in this pack. And it's Colson Montgomery. So two very nice 91s. And finishing on Matthew Boyd, who I think might be the Cubs opening day starter. I think I saw that. But these two are quite nice. Caglione and Montgomery. Might be duplicates, but of what I already have, but that's all right. So, I mean, once again, short video. I think this is just gonna, again, I wanted to give you like the hobby equivalent kind of what we've been doing with some of the retail stuff. Hobby boxes, like I said, the best price I found was about $120, which I think is a little bit exorbitant for, again, Series 1. We know how much they print of it. We know most of the time it's going to be a patch instead of an autograph. So just to me, doesn't feel like the value's there. So that's why we ended up doing this. Just to show you guys, if you just have a few bucks, should you go to your hobby shop, get some hobby packs, or should you head to your local Walmart, Target, etc., and grab yourself some hangers, some retail packs, fat packs, blah, 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 anything that you've, basically seen opened on the channel with the exception of the fat packs. And I'm sticking with the hangers. I still like those Diamante parallels. I think they're the best parallel that Topps is currently making, in my opinion. So it's really a no-brainer. I would stick with that over just getting a handful of hobby packs. But maybe you're luckier than I am. Maybe you can reach your hand in that box and pull the auto / relic, and maybe that'd be something nice that adds a little bit more value, because that stuff's obviously not easy to pull out of retail. So, once again, just offering up some information. Use it as you will, and I just offer up my 2 cents to try and help you along the way. That's all. But with that said, let's wrap this one up. Let's keep it nice and short. Probably the shortest video we've done in, I don't know, some time here, I think. But let's wrap it up. If you've enjoyed all of our Series 1 content, and you've been with us this entire time, I do appreciate it. You could head down below, hit the subscribe button, click the like while you're there, of course. You get subbed up, you can hit the little bell while you're there, get notified when we put out new videos, which is every Monday and Friday, or at least as close to Monday and Friday as we can do. Sometimes we miss it by a day or so. And, we're going to have some Heritage, maybe not necessarily, maybe the week after release, something like that. We'll have to see what I can find and where I can find it and what kind of price I can find it for. So, definitely sub up and all that kind of stuff if you want to check out that when it drops on the channel. And, hey, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of Series 1. Are you completely sick and tired of Series 1? Have you built your sets? Did you not buy it at all? Be quite interested to hear your thoughts. But the last thing I want to say, you guys, is just thank you. I want to thank you guys very, very much. I truly appreciate it. I know I misspoke a little while back. We're a couple of weeks now past our 4-year anniversary of making videos and stuff, and that's really cool. Really, when I first started doing it, I had no idea it would last that long, and it's I don't have words for it. It's really awesome, and it's really all because of you guys. You know, the growth and like I said, the comments and just the community itself is so amazing, and that's all because of you guys. So thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart, you guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.